Hey everyone, day 2 of the videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're fundraising, we're making progress. I'm super happy that you guys have all signed on to join and really helped get me this far. I'm really excited about the days to come. Today I want to tell you about some of the ways that ORU has absolutely changed my life. I think one of the definite ways that it's changed to me is the profound leadership. Whether I'm been holding a leadership position or been around some remarkable leaders, it's been quite a journey. From the moment you enter campus, one of the things is the most evident is just the presence of God, how it surrounds this place, and how people around you just feel energized, you feel happier, you feel strengthened because of who resides here, and that's Jesus and in His presence. And so that's one of the greatest things about ORU's campus. But one of the other things, the second greatest thing I've come to found, is you're really greeted with some smiling faces, some people that are just on fire for God, that have destiny on their hearts, man, fire in their veins to the point of boiling over, where they're just excited about the things that God's going to do, and they just have so much trust both in God and in themselves, or of the things that they're going to do to be the hands and feet of Jesus, to bring the next holistic change to the world, to Tulsa, to the East Coast, the West Coast, the Midwest, South regions, everywhere. And so it's been just an incredible journey being for the ride with them. And so I remember back to one of the first moments I was on campus. I was greeted by a living legend, an ORU legend named Sean Madison. He happened to be a host for college weekend, which is when we invite a bunch of students out to campus to kind of visit and see what ORU has to offer. And he was that for me. He invited me into his room, and man, I can remember that, just the uncanny level of service and diligence that he displayed. And that young man, Sean Madison, went on to be class president and pioneered one of the most incredible movements for transparency and work ethic, just setting the standard higher and higher and higher every single day. And to this day, I owe him a lot for everything that he did, his unparalleled service and his sacrifice consistently on display. And not long after that, I did decide to come to ORU. I got fully enrolled, and I was approached by a man of God, man. Just incredible ideals and leadership just surrounded this man, and to my surprise, he happened to be the Dean of Spiritual Formation. And over my freshman year, I stood in awe of his brilliance and his communication skills and his expertise. And he truly inspired me to learn all I could from him and from ORU and from the wealth of people that are here. And so as time passed, I traveled on international missions trips to Israel, to Italy, to Toronto, and I served on weekly outreaches across Tulsa, until one day I was approached by a man, just incredible man, who saw promise in me that I didn't even know existed, and he really called me higher. And he just stands out when he's in a crowd. And he happens to be now the Associate Dean of Student Life. I have the honor of calling him my friend and my leader. He's called me to a higher standard, this golden standard of sacrifice and leadership and selflessness and hard work. And I have the honor of following him ever since that day, and now I stand as one of his proud RAs, serving students wherever I can. And as his RA, my leadership abilities have grown to new heights, my communication skills have excelled, and my ability to confront hard decisions and hard situations has just become remarkable. I would have never dreamed the place that I am in 1,000 years, and it's all due to his leadership, because leadership is at the core of what ORU does. It's kind of the lifeblood of who we are here at ORU. We're raising up leaders and theologians and lawyers and people to be the hands and feet of Jesus, but beyond that, to serve like crazy. And so that's one of the pillars here at ORU, is just pure leadership. And so if afforded to come back this next year, I'll be serving as the head resident advisor of EMR, meaning that I just get to call 5 RAs higher, and I get to be there for them and develop with them and disciple them as we do life together and learn what God has to offer in this season here at ORU. Abroad, I get to challenge them on their floors with 30 people that they all get to lead, and be able to just minister to people day in and day out. And that's one of the huge reasons why I would love to come back. I'd be able to lead my peers and give back all that ORU has given to me so graciously. And so, whether it's a leadership position of my own, or serving under some jaw-dropping leaders here at ORU, or whether it's just looking out at all the leaders that have come from ORU, it's had such a profound effect on my life and the way that I see life, and the way that I see people, and the way that I see this world. So today, I ask you to help me continue to reach this goal of $14,000, to journey along with ORU as we go further and further into what God would have for us. I have 2 semesters left, $14,000 left to raise, and I need your help. Thank you.